Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I am MagicLess and I have bad news. We won't be able to change Edzu's clothes because we are trapped. Basically, you can't quit this this mission. You can't quit this memory. The blacksmiths are here. I think the closest one is here, and as you can see, if I try to go in that direction, well, the way is blocked. I've tried. There's absolutely no way I can reach any of the blacksmiths to change my clothes. And as you can see, you can restore the memory, but you can't exit it. So does that mean we're stuck doing the mission? No. We're going to leave the Animus. And it warns us that progress will be lost, but actually not really. Because it'll just start at the same point where we've left. I've already tried this. And yeah, for some reason the stuff doesn't appear immediately. That's so weird. I've never had this issue on slower computers back in the day.
Desmond's back.
So I suppose there's some weirdness involved with the way it processes things. We've probably missed a lot of dialogue with those guys. Let's start with Lucy. We'll do Rebecca, and we'll end with Sean because he's my favorite.
How long do we have before the Templar satellite launch?
It's October 8th, so that leaves us with 74 days.
Not much time.
Think about all that you've been through in the last month. 74 days is a long time.
Yeah, sure.
We're getting closer to the apple. I can feel it.
If it were up to me, you'd take more breaks.
Good thing the fate of the world doesn't rest on your shoulders.
Hey, joke all you want, but your mental health is a serious concern. It only takes a couple of months for most Animus users to exhibit extreme side effects, and you've been in for prolonged stretches of time.
I'll rest once we have the apple.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Oh, cheer up, Lucy. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing wrong that can come out of Ezio. Desmond being in the Animus for too long. I literally forgot Desmond's name. But I called him Ezio knowingly. I guess in this game they did change his appearance a bit to differentiate him from Ezio, but he really looked like Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2, and he really looked like Altair in the original game. Anyway, oh, and my download of a demo is complete. Nice.
That disrupted memory seems to be getting clearer.
It's amazing. The sequence is repairing itself as if we're helping you work through psychological trauma.
So I'm gonna be a more balanced person by the end of this?
I have no clue. But the idea is cool.
Are you saying that because you feel guilty about frying his brain?
Sean's on latrine duty.
Deal.
Oh, of course, yeah, you side with her. Communists.
Yeah, I have. I'm confident that Desmond is doing fine. Oh, they actually removed it. I guess I could see why.
Focusing on this.
Okay. Wait, what? You only had one bit of dialogue? That's a bit disappointing.
Any good stories about Cesare?
Are you kidding? He was notorious. Get this. In 1502, his top captains rebelled against him. He made concessions to all of them and they rejoined his army. Then, on New Year's Eve in 1503, he got them together inside a room in Sinigalia. Everyone was arrested. 2 were put back to back and strangled by Micheletto that very night. The rest were thrown into chains and killed a few weeks later.
Wow.
The amazing thing is that Cesare was so friendly during the months before, they never saw the trap coming. Machiavelli called him the master deceiver.
Yeah, great guy. Anything more?
So Cesare was pretty secretive.
Yeah, he was, except, weirdly, when it came to sex. After his wedding, he sent a letter to the Pope explicitly describing the intercourse on his wedding night. According to the letter, Cesare and his French bride did the deed 8 times.
Isn't that a Catholic thing?
What?
You're supposed to send the Pope a letter about your wedding night. Lets the old guy live a little, you know?
You know, that sounds quite plausible, actually.
I think I had never seen that one. It's nice for a change to have Rebecca chime in when Sean is the one that seems to join conversations with well, mostly Rebecca, but sometimes Lucy as well. And I think...
You know I love talking about this stuff, Desmond, but we have work to do now.
Sure. So, yeah, there's also... I don't think there's any point in doing anything outside.
Make sure you're back before dawn. There's an earpiece and a watch.
These?
Yes, take them with you.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any point. Oh, and it's 10 minutes. I think it was 12. But yeah, you get to visit Monteriggioni on a timer, which I guess why they did that. That's the very... That was. I don't think it's still the case, but Ubisoft had this thing about justifying what happens in the game narratively with stuff like this. That's the reason actually for the Animus. That's to excuse the fact that we're in the Middle East or Italy and everyone speaks English. It's close to reality, but there's puppeteering, so there's some glitches. It gives a lot of good excuses to, and so this is actually famous for when it comes to Assassin's Creed, but this was also the case for Prince of Persia. The narration of the prince makes it so when you die, it's just him misremembering, or I guess going overboard with his recounting of retelling his exploits. And Desmond, you really move exactly like Ezio. Weird changes in direction included. Not very fond of this. But as you can see, there's nothing much to do here. I suppose there were plans to do something to, I don't know, have you find stuff, or maybe even have an actual mission, like in Assassin's Creed Origins. Now that's a bit spoilery. I won't say anything more about this, but yeah, to me, it seems this is another area where they wanted to do more with this place, and they just couldn't. They didn't have time. World Preservation Site. Built in... can I... No, there's no first-person mode in this one. So, built in 1920... completely the opposite. Built in 2090. And 12... I can't do numbers today. 1290, I guess. Anyway, the Villa Auditore is one of the Tuscan countryside's most beloved landmarks, a key force in the protection of Monteriggioni for hundreds of years, and a source of great architectural innovation. The villa was destroyed during Pope Alexander VI's military campaign in 1500. Help us preserve our history. Entering the ruins or removing objects from the site is prohibited. No! That means, Desmond, your friends and you are outlaws. That's bad. Also, oh yeah, it really doesn't let you explore interiors. Would have liked to just come back to at least the stairs. Anyway, and there's the emails. Should I actually read those? Nah, I'm not going to read those. It's going to be very boring. But if you're interested, I think this is the final time you get to, the final opportunity you get to read those. I don't think there are any more. Oh, apparently Desmond hasn't written to anyone. We've seen this already. Is it again the same thing? Oh, and we have exact dates. This is interesting. Okay, so it's a bit annoying having. Okay, there's no nothing that lets you know how far you've scrolled down. Seriously, you deleted all of this, Desmond. And we have the... we actually can access everything. Oh, this one seems interesting. Quick update on our remaining counterparts around the globe. Moscow, they remain safe and secure. The lead they've been chasing is becoming more and more promising. It's checking out under cross-reference and they've been undisturbed by Templars to date. They're keeping security tight and staying vigilant, but it's nice to get some good news for a change. Well, you may have doomed them. Anyway, Sao Paulo has gone dark as per spec. The leak was confirmed and the team has set about smoking it out. They will likely move cities during the off the grid and will let us know where they are when they resurface. Osaka made contact, have yet to lose their tails, so have gone back under until further notice. Denver, off the grid, and this one isn't planned. Looks like we may have lost another one. Headquarters is investigating. Headquarters went to their safe house and everything was gone, which means one of two things. They were attacked and captured by Templars who took all of their gear for analysis, or they went code red without warning and went off the grid with no time to notify headquarters. Let's hope for the latter. Interesting. If you remember, everything's Denver in the original game meant referred to some event where. So this is the weird thing. I remember it being something that means everything's fine, but the thing in Denver apparently was a total catastrophe. So weird thing. Also, I'm wondering. There's a team we see in one of the other games. I won't say which, but if you've played those, you probably know the one I'm thinking of. And I wonder if this is the one in Osaka. I suppose it would be, but I'm not sure. Anyway. Let's go back. Okay, actually there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff that's the same. So okay, well it's short anyway, so I'll browse through everything. Okay, this one I've definitely read already. And come on, is this the? There's a lot of it, so I'm guessing that some of it is new at least, but you'd think they would have full emails with the previous emails included, so you could read the entire conversation. I think it was the case in the original game, actually. That's so weird. They it feels like a bit of a downgrade. We've read this aloud already. Why did the bald man paint rabbits on his head? Interesting. re. Kind of funny. Okay, so we've done everything on the Rebecca side. Oh, there's even more from Sean. Actually, I think I should read them in the reversed order. Okay, this one is the same schedule. Yeah, stuff we've seen already. William. Well, I hope I'll have beeped this. Spoiler. Yeah, okay, same stuff. It's a little, it's getting a bit repetitive. Wait, The anger of Italian apes. Dear Lucy, I regret to inform you I will no longer be able to trek into town for the foreseeable future. I'll spare you the gory details, but suffice to say an exchange of words, hand gestures and grunts with a large Italian fellow have made clear to me he plans to murder your favorite male co-worker on sight. I'm truly sorry for any inconvenience this might cause. Sincerely, Sean. This one is kind of funny. There's Justin. Rebecca is a Templar. Okay, there was a yogurt incident. And this, I'm fairly sure we've seen all of this. Well, browsing through it real quickly. You're still going in when it's your turn. If you need me to hold your hand and protect you from being the bad man, just ask. If you need me to hold your hand and protect you from the big bad man, just ask. So my impression of Sean was probably very off, but my impression of Lucy is probably even more off. Yeah, we've read this already. That's still the same one, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the... There's several weekly schedules. But it's a nice amount of details they've included. Especially considering this game is shorter and they had less time to develop it, to flesh it out. Misgivings. Lucy, the issues you've raised in your last voicemail have taken me by surprise to say the least. Think of all the work, all the stress and planning we've all put into this. We had our suspicions for years about Minerva, about this particular piece of Eden. Your tapes confirmed it. Now we can study it and discover the truth. We've been waiting nearly a decade for this day. Don't put Desmond in danger just because of feelings you may or may not have. We're only going to get one shot at this, with the short amount of time left. Don't fail us now. William. Okay, still the same stuff. Yeah, well, same thing. I'm just going to go through it very quickly. I didn't expect Sean to have the more messages to read. Oh. Question. Hello, Lucy. Sorry about the slow reply. Just got back from lunch. Good question. I'm not sure if we can do that, but ask once again once you're back here. We've analyzed the tape you left for us, and Desmond seems to be progressing perfectly. I can see that you've developed a good rapport. Rapport? Not sure. Just make sure that your friendship doesn't jeopardize our goals. The temples Minerva mentioned on the last tape might be the only thing that can stop the end from arriving. Great work as always, and hang in there. Oh, interesting. Lucy, let me get straight to the point. I noticed we have a free day on Sunday. Would you allow me to do a small session in the Animus? Rebecca said she'd monitor me, and it would only be for a short while. I'm rather curious about the validity of my Norse descent. As it would be a one-off and for a short period, I don't see any harm. It would be so funny if actually Valhalla was us playing as Sean, revisiting his ancestors. There's definitely something of Eivor and Sean, I think. Okay, so we've read this. Oh. Oh. Hey Lucy, this is getting harder and harder. I miss my family. I miss my dog. I miss my life. I know what we're doing here is important, but I can't help but feel this way, especially when we're spinning our wheels like we are now. I guess all I'm saying is I need someone to talk to, and you're the only person who understands. I guess there's Sean, but he makes sarcastic comments. I just don't want that right now. Okay, we've read this one already. And sorry, I won't affect an American accent for... Oops. Okay, yeah, back again with this thing. Any key, any button. Even the running button makes Ezio... Desmond interact with stuff. Healthy meals, I see. There's a lot of detail that fleshes out their little group. It's interesting.
We have work to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's get back to it. Well, actually, I think I'm going to make this one a really short episode, just for the sake of keeping it keeping the story separate from the rest of it. So see you in the next episode, where we get back into the Animus, and we're going to probably complete the game, the main game, in the next few episodes. And I guess I'll do the other stuff afterwards. The DLCs, the side quests, and everything. We're going to do this after we've beaten the main game, I suppose. So see you then. Bye.